Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video, another huge video this week. Although stay tuned, because at the end we're gonna do a bit of a live recap on everything that's been happening so far, everything that's going on with the map, and I need some of your feedback and your ideas as well. If you're one of the new subscribers here, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy making them. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are one of the viewers who aren't subscribed. It means a lot, it goes a long way. Now for the first few minutes, we are going to be working on this kind of waterfront property slash apartment slash restaurant cafe, if I ever get around to doing the internals. But I think things are going along pretty well. We're gonna get this kind of side of the tower and the waterfronts done as well. So enjoy the video, keep watching, because I will be back later on with kind of a full recap on this tower build, the last city build, and even the rest of the world that it all sits in. boys and girls. Now we're doing a live. We are doing a live review right now. With that bit of building, a lot of things have changed, and I thought we would do a little bit of a fly through and just like talk about exactly what's kind of happening, what my plans are for the next updates, and kind of where we go from here. So I've done a bit of a garden here. I thought it needed a little bit of a break. So I've done a bit of a garden. I've also, like changed the walls a bit to make it like a kind of like a pier. I think that adds a little bit more variety to the area and makes it a little bit more realistic. We pumped out this building very quick. So this was kind of like another shop kind of building. I think it's come up looking pretty bloody alright. I got to like obviously fill in some of the interior a bit, but it has come up pretty good. The back of it is kind of empty at the moment, and I did do it as a plain wall because yes, there will be a connecting building that's going to sit behind it. I haven't exactly figured out what, but we do need to do something. I do need to do something in this spot as well. Let me know if you got any ideas on what we can build here. So we are actually approaching on the rest of the world. It's borderline. So we have the LA theater here, which is of course got the infamous Tesla Cybertruck review, and then behind it we have the hub. We have a little cinema sitting here. So I do need something that's gonna fill up this spot right here. If you got any ideas, let them know. Let me know in the comments. Pumped out this building as well in the last video or two, and I think it come up bloody alright. Much better than what I had imagined. I'm very happy with that as well. Kind of like an apartment / retail complex. And it fills up the area quite nicely as well. And then there's obviously the back side to it as well, which is very good. We had the road finished off quite a bit, and we're working on the tunnel as well in the last couple of videos. So the tunnel is coming along. We just got to finish off all the roads. That shouldn't be too hard. And then it goes to the other tunnel. So from here, I have connected it there, but it's really just going to be a walkway there. This road is going to go into this tunnel. And then I have set up, I believe someplace, yeah, so set as grey blocks. That's where the road is going to go. It's going to go, it has to go around because there are the hobbit houses in this building. So we're going to make it go kind of in there. That's where I put this big concrete pillar. The road needs to go in there, around, and then back all the way there. I'll show you guys that in another video. Alright, let's get back to the tower area. This kind of big retail / weird buildings area is almost done. I gotta finish off the rest of the window for this. It is a bit of a pain in the ass to have to do it because you gotta do block by block, and it's all angled as well to make it look that nice. But this building has come up pretty alright. I did do quite like a bit of a rush job, but the Melbourne Central Tower in the middle, I think has really come up good as well. And it's right next to the car park, and we've connected it to the car park as well, so it all makes sense. The back of the car park I have kind of juiced up a bit, laid out some grass blocks, filled it with some huge trees, as you can see. So these are pretty easy. Just do a tree, cut the top off, and then add another tree on top. We've filled out this area a bit as well. Let me know if you've got any interesting ideas that we can add down here. So the rest of it is pretty basic or simple as well. The shopping center, the huge shopping center that I have not even finished or touched ever since I last did it. That is a bit of a reoccurring theme on this channel, where we do most of it and then leave it once the outdoors are kind of done. But something for the future. I still need to do the bathrooms here. I did totally forget about that. Bathrooms have not been touched. Oof. Anyways, let's moving on, getting out of here. I do like these buildings. I thought this restaurant area came up bloody awesome. This building is pretty good as well, and I did these as like shop fronts. We can probably fill out some of the interior with some shop fittings, and there's a walkway that goes down to the back and then into the bigger shopping center. Gotta figure out something to do here. Haven't exactly figured it out. Obviously next to this one, I did this wall, straight plain wall, because I want to connect something here to it. So again, if you got some ideas, let me know in the comments. This building is done. We talked about that before. A lot of this is pretty much done as well. I'm pretty happy with how all of that came out. I have been doing this area a bit. I didn't want to talk about it, I think, in the videos, but I wanted to kind of make sense of the whole waterfall and like why there's a waterfall there. So I connected it to the back. So it's almost like a reservoir. If it rains, the water gets collected here, basically. And then we've got the rest of the waterfall going down into the original parts of the map. And then we fixed up all this area as well to make it look nice and finished. So yeah, that's pretty bloody awesome. Alright, then let's get back to the front. All this is kind of done as well. We have finished this building. I kind of redid it, I think, last video. I think it looks significantly better. Gotta work on the pathways a bit, just kind of mimic these, because I think these areas look really good. And it looks realistic as well. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll do that eventually. Then this gigantic ass building that has come up awesome. I really like how this come up. It is huge, and the internals are empty, but it's exactly kind of what I was thinking and kind of needing for this place. So we have done it. I have done it, and I am very happy with how it came up. This building was a bit of nothing, to be honest. I didn't even really finish it. It's just kind of sitting there, but it looks fine from far away. So we can deal with it. We can kind of, figure out some ideas for this area. Now I've also got this bit of conundrum. So I obviously put a dam here to block this water. Okay, this sinking area where there is supposed to be water. I must have detonated some TNT there as well. So do I fill this area with water and keep building it up and kind of raise it? And it goes all the way out there, which that I will need to kind of raise that area a bit. It is kind of never ending, but I think it does go to somewhere, or I could artificially block it off. So do I fill it with water, or do I fill it with land? What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comments. Land or water? If it's land, that means that we need to do a lot of work to kind of eventually fill it with buildings and whatnot. If it's water, needs to do a lot of filling with water. So either way, it is going to be a bit because there's a water right here. This kind of water does seem a little bit redundant, but it also makes sense in the location. So let me know in the comments what you think I should do. And yeah, we're kind of getting close to the other areas as well. So this was supposed to be like a little residential area where I was building up a few houses and then kind of wait for the other when I started on the Destiny 2 tower. So that is a bit of a quick preview on everything so far. I think this is going to be it for this week's video. I'm kind of planning on what the next steps are, because we got access to Eris Morn's, I think it's Eris Morn, her name is Eris Morn. her apartment complex. And there is an opportunity there to add in her apartment somewhere. Now, obviously, I have filled up the front, so we can't do anything here. However, it can be here. Okay, we can do an apartment complex here, or we can do an apartment complex here, or we can do an apartment complex in this corner right here. So there's a few opportunities. So this area I'm gonna leave as empty. Now, actually, this does remind me, guys, while we're here, so this end block of the tower, I'm going to do something, and I'm going to do something pretty good, but I haven't figured out the exact shape. So if we come, so there's Fortnite Kelly corner. So if we come over here to this kind of cyber city junk city area, there is a monorail. Oh yes, I have added a monorail. This is obviously continuing to nowhere. However, the goal, I do need to do some supports for that. The goal is to connect this to the tower. So it would come straight down here, and then it would kind of, once it reaches it, it's very far, it would curve and go in towards the tower. So this area of the tower could potentially be a monorail or light rail, whatever you want to call it, station, and that will be connected to the tower. So I will extend the wall to come out all the way to there. I will lower it as well, and then we'll need to do some things to kind of make it look like a gigantic wall. But that could be like a way for people to go into the tower, because we also need to do. I haven't forgotten. If you've been watching from the start, there is a water farm here. So this is where the tower gets its water from, right? I haven't forgotten about this. So I do need to build something in here, like a city in here, for collecting water. I think it's gonna look pretty bloody awesome, because like there's a bit of a, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a bit of like a water pond. So I can build like something on this plane to really bring it to life. That is, if you want to see me do this first, let me know in the comments. If you think like you got some ideas on what you reckon I should do next, let me know. Other than that is it for this week's video. I need to take a few days to think about what are we gonna work on next, and I'll wait for any comments. As viewers, we're gonna get some comments. The last few videos have been going pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. I want to keep going, guys. If you're here, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. It goes a long way. We are growing. It's very slow, but we're growing, and I am determined to keep making these videos until we make it. My videos are different from other Minecrafters. I like it. I like my style. I'm happy with how it's all going, so I'm gonna keep making it. Thank you very much for watching if you have made it this far, and I shall see you all again in the next video.